Mega tanks on the opposite side. Like, Rell tends to go for those more supportive items where she's going for the Evan Shroud and these kind of things. So she, yes, ends up kind of tanky, but not massively so. And with the Milio there,
putting a bit of pressure down on Humanoid.
Humanoid immediately moving south from that mid lane. Steps forward for a second. Elyoya's got that red buff. Crash down comes up. Charm connects as well. Humanoid down to 200 below. One more auto and 100 HP. He's able to escape.
actually in a terrible spot from that bounce back, you said.
Ooh, Chasey's in trouble. Already used the flash. Engaged on from Razork. Held in place for now. The shield has been popped, and this is going to be first blood for Fnatic, punishing Chasey on that slow pushing wave that you talked about.
This all talk comes back from Chasey greeting his base and Oscarinin dragging the wave. And the fact that it was stuck in that position from that slow bounce back just means that Razork has a freebie, had information on Elyoya's base as well. They'll lose the Raptors, but at the end of the day, first blood goes over to Fnatic.
Look at mid though, Elyoya wants to try and answer.
Level 4 into 6, Humanoid flashes away, stunned up, charmed back, Orb of Deception, below 100, the auto secures it, and Kill immediately reply from Mad Lions.
Good call from Elyoya, manages to move in towards the mid lane and sneak in that play onto Humanoid. Now Razork will have to give up these Raptors as well, because Niski's just off the reset. He's gonna be fine.
Not done yet. I mean, Oscar level 6 to Chasey's level 5. Call of the Forge God drops him down to 200. The pillar pops up and this minion wave needs to be cleared. Chasey's in so much trouble. Flash is available for Oscarinin. Does he go for the dive? I think he might be feeling
he's dead.
Gets the knockup, gets the Bellows Breath, and another kill for Fnatic.
And again, the wave was bouncing back out. This huge crash.
Because you can see Fnatic are a little bit separated. Mad have got pop push. They're getting priority in mid, and it's setting up now for Mad Lions.
Enchanted Crystal Arrow will tag onto Trimby. He's so far blocking the damage. Nature's Grasp will slow down Mad. Humanoid and Hammer Form gets the smack back. 4 members of Mad pushing forward, and Humanoid's alive for now. The crash down comes out, and another kill to Niski. Mad Lions managing to run into the jungle of Fnatic, find their second kill, and they can decide which objective they want to play for.
Very
him. Herald's down to 6,000. Mad Lions starting to back away. Nature's Grasp has been thrown down. Call of the Forge God catches him out. Chasey may not even be able to get the equalizer. Finally does before he's dropped. Magnet Storm is a reply from Elyoya, but the damage is simply too high. Trimby blocking all the autos, and Mad Lions are in full retreat. Here comes Noah looking for Kazi. Gets the flash for now. Shock blast onto Hilly. The Bellows for another. Fnatic find the second kill of the fight. Another knockup as well, and Elyoya will fall once more. It is all Fnatic all day.
And this is what we're talking about. If Mad Lions fall behind, it's a disaster. They can't
have to find an answer for.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they look for the mid lane. Humanoid, no flash.
Where's the charm? Connects the stun as well. Teleport has been thrown out here from Oscar. He immediately calls the Forge God, knocks up Elyoya into the air, but they're not going to commit further than that. Riftel was dropped in the bottom lane. It's a fight on 2 fronts. In the mid, Niski finds himself another kill. This time onto Humanoid. Noah's being burned down and taken out. Chasey finds himself one. He's overheating. Needs to smack Razork in the face with that drill. And Razork will get burned down. A second secured for Chasey and the Mad Lions. Niski's not done yet. I think in that middle lane. Finally securing it was 3.
Yeah, we were joking about needing the bippity boppity boop from the Fairy Godmother. Might actually need a little bit more help though.
Another teleport being used. Chasey is low. No flash. Equalizer is available. Hilly throws out the ulti, but Chasey's being shut down by Humanoid. Kill secured. Trimby managing to hold him bottom.
I don't think you want to group here as Mad though, because you've got a ton of opportunities to engage here as Fnatic.
Nature's Grasp comes out, Equalizer's been thrown down. Tower still stands, teleport completes for Oscarinin. Call of the Forge God flies across, gets a flash already, and that's already Hylissang taken down. Trimby's trying to use the Unbreakable, but Humanoid arrives to the fray. The accelerated shock blast not doing a ton for now. The kill secured for Fnatic.
Yeah, I mean, really
just like, well, we're just built for this. We're built different, and we want to try and make sure we can use this Riptide to get the tower.
Chase is also being drug up to the top side by Oscarinin as well, so Herald's probably going to get a second charge in.
Look at Oscar on the flank. Level advantage over Chasey from behind though. Niski and Hylissang have an angle. Razork is trying to buy some time. Nature's Grasp says the opposite direction. Humanoid forced to flash for his life. Chasey doesn't have the damage just yet. Burn that equalizer in the middle lane. Kazi can't find the autos. Oscar now tanking for days. Shock blast onto Kazi, who's flashless, who's ghostless. Humanoid looking for the hammer form. We can't find the damage just yet. The magnets are thrown, but here comes Noah, flashing over the wall, forcing the Mad Lions back. Oscar's turned onto Elyoya. It may end up being a 1-for-2 thus far, and it is Fnatic once again winning out the fights.
Mad Lions were so close to finding what they needed, separating out Fnatic, finding these small skirmishes, playing towards the strength of their composition. but it all falls apart. Fnatic managed to regroup and they take back Mad Lions.
This approach was so smart. I think they've acknowledged they've thrown themselves at the wall 2 or 3 times and just gone, we can't front to back. They look for the backside angle, but unfortunately Fnatic able to just actually...
5 seconds for Carzzy, 3 seconds on the Enchanted Crystal Arrow. Nisqy's looking for the charm, blocked by that Unbreakable. Carzzy finds an angle, looks for the shot, and is holding it for now. 5 seconds for the equalizer to boot. Nature's Grasp catches 1 and 2. Defensive moves on far. Mad Lions flash in with the Magnet Storm, but the feathers from Noah keep him up and alive. Chasey's forced to run for his life, and Carzzy simply cannot burn through the front line of Fnatic. Humanoid steps forward, fires out that shot blast, and Nisqy does get one back. Somehow, Mad Lions hold on to the inhibitor, and while Humanoid is hitting those shock blasts, big chunk from Chasey and Hylissang. Nisqy coming from the south. 5 members of Fnatic staring down the tower. Multiple ultimates thrown out, knock up onto Carzzy, and he will just get dropped where he stands. Simply cannot escape the engage. 2 more kills for Humanoid, and now they set their sights on the inhibitor turrets.
I mean, that tower was down. Half of Mad Lions run away, half of them want to stay and play, and Fnatic end up punishing as a result. Now Fnatic again, they just get to brute force their way through this.
I mean, look at this. Equalizer just to clear the wave. It will not save the objectives. Nisqy's forced back to the fountain to heal up. The inhibitor will be secured. It's 30 seconds to the next. Got the flash and the heal with the poke secured. Fnatic start off the Baron. Mad Lions now stepping forward. Level 12 for Elyoya. Flash is still around 30 seconds away. Carzzy fires off. The arrow does not find a target. The Nature's Grasp is a zoning tool. Elyoya's the target, but all of a sudden it's Carzzy caught once again. Flash may be needed. He gets away from Call of the Forge God. The equalizer is decent, but this is Mad Lions on the retreat. They cannot layer the Magnet Storm and the equalizer. The Nexus turrets are now being focused by super minions to boot. And with the Baron and all 5 members of Fnatic, they now turn their sights to yet another objective.
The only good thing here for Mad is that Razork and Oscarinin don't have ultimates, but with Baron and the fact they have to respond to some of these supers in the top side, they might still end up losing maybe the bottom side inhibitor or the mid lane inhibitor as well.
It is such a difficult position here for the Mad Lions. They fell behind early, and Fnatic have managed to force their way through this entire game. Elyoya's got the flash. He's got the ulti. But
Fnatic, you can just see they're just trying to play keep away from Elyoya. Razork just marking him this entire time. They know they got the poke. They know they can just continue this push.
All right, 5 seconds for Razork's ultimate. The rest of Fnatic using those Baron-empowered minions to push onto the next.
Okay.
Elyoya simply can't do anything, and Humanoid finds yet another shot. His shot blasts have been phenomenal, and Nisqy's going flying. Knocked up multiple times as Nature's Grasp is thrown out. 1, 2, 3, 4 kills for Fnatic. The Nexus turrets are falling. The Nexus focus next. And Fnatic take down Mad Lions.
That was excellent from Fnatic. The execution, I feel like they just always do when they wanted to take a team fight. And to me, Mad Lions, something like Vi Taliyah roaming down towards that bottom side of the map 24/7. I expect it's going to be Armageddon pretty much just 24/7. All the resources will go down there. And if Chasey falls behind, he's still going to be able to drop the equalizer quick.
For Mad Lions to get that.
Yeah, I think Fnatic just kind of have a perfect read on this game, right? It's going to be about Mad actually finding execution, death sentence.
Shattering strike, the flay back. Hylissang's knocked away as first blood secured by Noah. It was Razork.
Controlling that top side significantly better. Having the fact that they didn't lose that early stages. Razork.
A lot of damage already connecting, and all of a sudden, Razork gets taken down. Kill secured by Hylissang. Mad Lions were grouped up, and they layered that CC to Hylissang, all behind Humanoid. And there's no one in range to help. Cease and desist after the flash, the shove backwards. Chasey didn't even need the equalizer, so they find themselves the kill. They'll secure a couple plates, and they can peel down towards the dragon if that's the target.
This is like my solo queue where they just type, bro, just play safe. Like, this is the moment where you're like, you have no opportunity there as Humanoid. And now, with that play, the charge will go across, mid-tower very low. Fnatic are trying to be happy about it.
Elyoya is just waiting on the other side of the wall, can jump in with that ultimate if needed. Tower secured without even dropping the Herald, so that means it can't unlock the top tower. Flash is available for Oscar, as well as that Forge God, but there's 3 members of Mad Lions already in his face. Knocked up, dropped down, equalizer out, and Nisqy gets his first of the game. It's an easy kill for Mad Lions.
Too much damage, too much. He's Hylissang on this bottom side flank too.
Yeah, Matic just trying to create pressure everywhere. Now you got the Rift Herald on bot side. Noah has the Lantern to get back in position. Fnatic are caught between a rock and a hard place. This needs to be addressed, so Fnatic are just going to start it up.
Alright, Shock Boss again onto Elyoya. He's looking for the cease and desist. His wall comes out, that'll at least slow down Humanoid. Elyoya goes forward, and so does the Magnet Storm. Dragon is still not secured as a two-man knockup onto Mad Lions, allowing Razork to pick up the kill, pick up a second. McCarthy's Inferno Trigger finds two back. Unfortunately for Mad Lions, this may be the end of this. All of a sudden, the Death Sentence catches out. Nisqy flashes past the damage, throws out the threaded volleys. It's a 4 for 4 in the jungle.
It's a murder in that choke from Mad Lions. Noah, great stopwatch, but again, you know, there's so much AoE in that pick tool potential.
The ultimate's coming up first, though, so if they want to try and turn over to this, look at Razork, look at Oscarina, and Mad don't have theirs up and available yet.
All right, Nature's God stepping forward. The Blade Whirl will buy some time there for Kazi. Call of the Forge God does knock him up. Dragon is still the focus as Fnatic now turn, trying to burn down the Mad Lions. Nobody's fallen just yet, and inside the pit, the Dragon is finally secured by Fnatic. Hylissang's locked in place. The Blazer is dropped down. Kazi and Chasey need to do so much work here for Mad Lions as the Death Sentence connects onto Nisqy. Humanoid stepping forward with the damage, and it's Hylissang, the last man standing, an ace to Fnatic.
Noah might die, but Fnatic's hopes and dreams will not, as Humanoid with the quadra kill off the back will take the fight. But when you look at the 3 items that are there, it's looking significantly better as Razork now will just pop up the ult to try and catch Elyoya, but won't quite be able to follow.
Manages just on the tip. The rest of Fnatic trying to get forward. Weaver's Wall will delay them. Mad Lions grouped up just behind the Baron pit. Elyoya is forced to use that flash to run for his life. Chasey has got a teleport available, hasn't pulled the trigger yet. Elyoya is just buying time and will eventually be run down. Do Fnatic fancy the Baron? That's the question.
It's very risky. I mean, you've got Kazi, you've got Chasey as well with an equalizer. Plus the fact that, I mean, I was going to say Hylissang's got flash and Ultimate, but they're going to start up. Let's see how this engagement goes out.
Trimby forced the flash. Death Sentence was fired. Teleport completes for Chasey. Equalizer needs to do so much. 5 versus 4. 15-second death timer before Elyoya can even start moving towards the objective. And Kazi split up from the rest of the group. Magnet Storm dropped Equalizer in. Kazi's exhausted, trying to use that Inferno Trigger, trying to find Noah, but he simply cannot do it. It's yet another kill for Humanoid. And Nisqy just barely sidesteps that engage, jumps forward, and gets the threaded volley. Now it's Nisqy on the reply. The flash over the CC is what does it.
What is happening with these mid laners? They are popping off in these fights. Nisqy barely able to find his positioning with the flash to take down Fnatic. And now it's Mad Lions who get the turnover towards the Baron.
And they should be able to get it. The death timers are way too long. Everyone on Fnatic is dead. And we said it was such a risky call. It doesn't matter if Elyoya is dead because there is so many
from multiple different angles, and Razork now might be the one getting engaged on.
Right, so he's got the ulti, he's got the flash. Seismic Shove connects once again. Nisqy is just putting on a clinic. The kill was secured by...
Right now have basically every opportunity they need to basically force a fight if Vision is there for them. In this case, it is.
That's Elyoya that starts this one off. Humanoid singled out, and the teleport was committed from Chasey. 40 Shock Blast finds its target.
Humanoid has to keep on landing this poke because the problem that Fnatic face is that Kazi's always going to be able to block one of these long-range engage tools from Fnatic, whether it's that ultimate from Ornn or whether it's the ultimate from the Maokai.
You see, though, Kazi's completely separated, which is why Fnatic are like, hang on a second, we can send it all.
All right, Call of the Forge God anticipates the move. Elyoya goes golden to buy some time. The Nature's Grasp fires out as well. Kill secured. 45 seconds on the clock. Chasey committed the equalizer as well. And now 4 members of Mad Lions starting to back away. Fnatic on the hunt, looking for more kills, looking for more Lions to shred, and Hilly is dropped by Humanoid. His 10th kill of the game. They're not done yet. Looking for Kazi, he's got the flash, he's got the cleanse, fires out the zap, caught in place. Bellas won't knock him up just yet. And the Inferno Trigger, it is interrupted for a moment. With 1-1, he's 2. He's looking for more, but he doesn't have enough to kill all 5 members of Fnatic. Chasey has at least burned some of Trimby and Humanoid will now look to find yet another. It's all on Nisqy in a 3 versus 1. He's firing out those volleys on after the other. Sidesteps at least one of the shock blasts. Standing on that workground is going to be a little problematic. And Trimby's looking for that death sentence. But Trimby is not going to be able to find it. Nisqy has bought some time. No Baron, no Dragon, and Elyoya is alive.
And now Elyoya can start to move in with Nisqy. They know there's not enough health bars. And Elyoya will have his ultimate up in just a second. Fnatic are pushed away. Mad Lions on the soul. Razork, can you make the steal?
Humanoid's got the teleport. He's channeling it into the middle lane. Hylissang's coming in from behind as well. Nature's Grasp thrown out. That's caught out Elyoya. Here comes Humanoid, full mana, full health, level 16. Inside the pit, this is the second of the game for Fnatic. The death sentence catches onto Elyoya, and the call of the Forge God is thrown for good measure. Elyoya is able to escape thanks to the flash, but the Dragon is picked up by Fnatic. The soul is denied by Fnatic.
But the Baron, they can start to move in. Hero Ward there in the pit, but Fnatic have started up the Baron once more.
It's still so risky though. We saw that it went really, really wrong the last time they did it. It's burning down really quickly though. Elyoya's on the top side of this Baron.
5,000. Nature's Grasp will hold Hylissang in place. Baron secured by Fnatic. Nisqy throws down the Weaver's Wall. Not going to really find a target. Elyoya trying to find a squish. He called the Forge God. Sent toward the rest of the Pride. And the Baron is secured. The kill not secured for the Soul. They're looking for the third. That's Elyoya sitting, waiting for a target. And he gets caught by the death sentence and will look for the Magnet Storm. Equalizer dropped onto members of Fnatic, and the Nature's Grasp is fired right back. 5 seconds for Oscar's ult. 2 members of Mad Lions are caught out, and Nisqy's running for his life. Flashes through Banana. Elyoya does manage to use that Q, and here comes Oscar. Manages to tag Elyoya on the retreat, and another kill secured. 2 members of the Mad Lions are down.
And immediately Fnatic are moving towards the mid lane.
JC, because he does have that tier 3 ultimate, it is 15 seconds left before he can throw it out. He, however, decided to push the top lane. Mr. TP making his way back to the Nexus. Inhibitor has been secured. Hylissang is alive, and it's 15 seconds before Elyoya is up. But Super's in the middle lane, and Fnatic once again tag up. Hilly, the Flay comes back, and Hilly's dropped once more. Fnatic in a numbers advantage.
What is Hilly doing? I mean, he's angling for a fight, but Elyoya's still dead. You need him with you when you dive in, so he's kind of just giving his life over. Fnatic now have another opportunity to push up on these Nexus towers and maybe strip one away, maybe even the game.
And Hilly just used his flash for the last fight, and now Fnatic poised in front of the base. The ultimate goes out. They're chasing for Carzzy, but they can't quite find him.
Carzzy's flash has just come up. Nexus turret number 1 falls. Noah's using the range on that rapid fire, as well as the rockets. Nexus turret number 2. The target goes forward. Elyoya holds Noah for a moment or two, but there's no follow-up, no damage to land on top. Equalizer was used earlier, and with Elyoya dropping down, it's all on Carzzy. He's killed. Fnatic had found a way to kill the Mad Lions, to secure their 10,000th kill in the LEC, and to eliminate Mad Lions from groups. Fnatic need just a couple more hits, a couple more kills, are all they're looking for. It's a quadra for Humanoid, looking for the penta into the fountain. He dives forward, he'll be shot down. Fnatic eliminate Mad Lions and continue their charge to both playoffs.
The dream is alive for Fnatic as they will look to face SK once more. They will need to rewrite what has been a very one-sided SK win.
They're gonna go for Ezreal. I think the Sivir helps a lot in terms of engaging, getting that Rakan in there, but now they have like a really strong front-to-back Koi without much dive following that Rakan.
Yeah, it feels like they might want to...
Such a lane-impressive champion that he falls off in the late game, so you really want to capitalize on his early game, like 2v2s or objective fights in the mid game. And if Quinn can suppress that and just keep roaming around and keeping the 5v4 pressure down, Jankos is going to steal it.
Zooming on through.
Someone's going to die here.
Watch Vithio on the flank. His charm can crowd control the opposition if he lands it.
Comp's poking. Heretics, you want to fight this?
Nope.
No, Medic, sit down.
All
Medic,
right,
Medic, go away. No, Medic, take the headset off
Game
again.
over.
Oh, he's coming back, he's coming back.
Oh,
boo.
Unbelievable.
Boo.
We missed 18 minutes. I mean...
Wait, Medic, good timing, Medic, good timing, Medic, good timing, okay. No, flash away, heavy, with the Sunbursts are coming in. What a timing! What a timing! Kill him! His headset fell off, Medic, get it back on quickly!
With numbers, when every single lane of yours is just getting pushed in, not just to the tier 1 turret, but the tier 2 or tier 3 turret. Here we go.
Step forward, looking for the Yates, and Agnesol coming out as VTO, charms him up. Dash in by Advienne, dash out as Koi realised they're outnumbered. and outgunned, but they will be able to.
Cost and Flacket are the damage, VTO's the setup. Evi's just going to try and bet his best to do something in these fights. Maybe land a crucial stun onto Larssen if he goes for some kind of shuffle, but this fight is so hard. Mercer doesn't have the ultimate up yet. They really need that Magna Storm on the flash. Shigenda flashing away.
Mercer looking to get in. They force Koi away. Jankos into the pit. The Dragon resets. Glacial Prism going wide. Maurang still dashing forward. Mercer down to half HP. VTO has the Spirit Rush. Jankos secures the Drake, but here come Koi. And they've already found one Mercer down. Alongside him, Evi sent to the graveyard.
That's going to be Baron straight away for Koi. You can see they're all rushing towards it, and with the triple threat comp.
And Koi with a Baron buff. You thought they had pushed before Baron. You put Baron on a Quinn lane. That is just absolute devastation in a side lane.
It really is. It really is. And the experience is going to be such a pain, isn't it? Where they're just completely outscaled, completely outranged, and they're 7k gold down. Maybe a TP flank from Evi here.
Look at, yeah, he's going in.
He has to go for it. There's no other play left.
Bomb flashes away early, stun onto Advienne. Glacial Prism wide by Maurang. Larssen wants to stop watching the middle of them all, but the Emperor's Divide comes out, and Larssen able to take out one. With his dying breath, he finds a kill. Comp, do you have the dash back? Trying to get across this wall, but can't get close enough. 3 kills over 2 Heretics.
All right, Heretics find a team fight there, cost him a teleport and everything to make it happen. But to get the 3 kills, really hard for VTO to go in from the side. He's still looking for it, but Koi are fully aware.
Yeah, he's sitting on a lot of gold as well. I think Heretics should just give this, but it looks like they want to fight. Looks like
Heretics is, if they lose this fight, it's quite possibly the game. Your mid inhib is open. There's a wave pushing in mid as well. You can try and fight it, try and get Soul Point, but it's not Soul.
Ezreal no flash, and they have flash on the Renekton. I think they're saying Evi ult over Vision, flash stun this Ezreal.
They see him, he flashes in, he gets the stun onto Larssen, but Larssen has to stopwatch off in time. Mercer in the pit, already he's fallen. Evi doing quite a lot of work on the back of the fight though, as Comp dashes across the wall. In the middle of the pit, Maurang forced away by Flacket. He manages to kill off Shigenda. Evi falls as well. 3v3 flash, VTO for VTO catches the flash of Larssen, but he can still dash across the wall and get himself to safety. Jankos chasing Maurang down towards this bottom side, but Comp and Larssen have so much damage left in the tank. Blackhead can't do anything apart from Jankos. Then get another kill. Jankos turns into Comp, steals away the Ezreal. Heartbreakers over the wall, and will manage to get to safety in the end. A 3-for-3 with Dragon going to Heretics.
Honestly, insane. Heretics.
But Koi are on the Baron. Flacket just reset. TP's coming in now.
VTO also just
Comp.
reset.
VTO has the TP, but Flacket doesn't. They need to get this down quickly. Can Jankos do it?
VTO.
Jankos has the Heartbreaker. VTO goes in, Spear rushes out, manages to survive with it.
Oh my god.
Together. Evi in the pit, stunning of Larssen as well. Advienne and Comp forced up towards the top side, and there's another as VTO goes on rampage. Comp knocked up. Jankos steals away the Rakan and gets himself a double, and now the Baron in Heretics' sight.
What a comeback, 7,000 gold down. Baroned up, Koi sieging them 5-6 minutes ago. You fast forward a little bit later on, they're the ones with the...
Coming off cooldown. In the middle of this battle, VTO finds the charm on Advienne. That's half his health. The Rakan chipped away at. Dragon started. Shigenda looking for VTO here. No charm on the Ahri right now. Everfrost comes out, doesn't get the root.
Tries to get the Ahri ultimate, but VTO doesn't flinch. He still has it up. He can TP to his team if he wants to rejoin them. Has a nice flank though.
Mercer going in heavy with the Dominus as well. Advienne gets the charm. Mercer going back in with the Magna Storm and VTO. That's a great flank position as Shigenda falls into the GA off towards the backside. Evi in a GA of his own. Shigenda will fall to Jankos and Blackhead. You have to feel the flash forward from Blackhead up towards the top of the fight. Evi dashing and dodging and weaving his way away. The Comp ultimate will get him. True shot barrage enough. Now Comp, can you hit them? They're fishing a barrel with the soul secured. And Heretics win out another fight.
Heretics are doing it 2 for...
They do have a little bit of vision around the Baron alongside the ward just next to it. Koi will push out the mid lane. Jankos spotted by Shigenda. Spectral more stun in. Heartbreaker in by Jankos as well. VTO diving in from the side. Shigenda locked up with the Magna Storm and Jankos looking for the damage. He's able to get one as VTO secures it. Arshaka comes down. It's on Larssen and Comp now. They have to do it all. Maurang will fall as well. He comes out of the stopwatch, but immediately his heart is stopped. In a 5v2, it's all on Larssen and Comp. The Team Heretics are not giving an inch.
Jankos finds yet another angle for Heretics to get those picks. That's gotta be the Baron for them coming on through. It doesn't even look close anymore. Heretics are running away with it.
He just walked in, didn't he? Shigenda thought he was going to punish Jankos on the face check. As much as he Gale forced away from the stun, it's Mercer with the follow-up to make sure that Shigenda has nowhere to go. Gets in the initial reset, so as soon as Viego gets rolling in these fights, you can't really stop him. Heretics have another Baron.
To burst down solo targets.
Comp's juggling the waves. He's the one who needs to TP in. It's just a case of whether Heretics TP now towards the top side, but they're gonna force down this Elder. Let's watch VTO here. And Evi, what can they make happen?
10,000 on the Elder. Evi with the Dominus. Has the flash. Comp going forward. QSS from Comp immediately. VTO diving in as well. And Flacker's already got one. Advienne down and everyone from Koi is just put into the meat grinder. The Emperor's Divide does nothing to protect the Emperor. And Koi are wiped away in the river. Only Comp survives. A Quadra so far for Blackhead. And they're looking to make it 5. Abby steals it. The little shrimp that he is steals it away from Blackhead. But Heretics steal the game away from Koi.
Heretics run it all the way back from their own Nexus into Koi's after 18 minutes of absolutely nothing, and then 10 more of being bullied by Koi. Heretics come back.
Absolute carnage in this first game. Chaotic as hell. You saw Flacket shaking his head at the end, knowing Abby took his penta.
He's just like, I killed Larson in that fight. I kind of deserved, the extra kill at the end.
So I favor Heretics comp, like especially in team fights. I feel like it's really straightforward how you're going to be playing this one, but I don't know. I feel like Kai'Sa is just one of those champions on the patch you just can't give away.
What he's doing now, Mark? Or?
He's gonna last it. He's gonna hold the wave. Mercer's also trying to hold the wave. Everyone's trying to hold waves. Mercer's gonna be able to hold the wave, but I don't think Evie is.
I'm just trying to hold someone's hand.
Medic, it's your turn.
Medic can just flash away from this one.
Oh yeah? What, he used his stun, he didn't dash it.
He's got W. Has he got W? He hasn't got W. He's gonna die. First blood. To Heretics.
Why didn't he just dash the stun, Medic?
If he had it, he would have used it. If you want to take this fight, if you're Koi, potentially you can look for mid lane. Shockwave into Glacial Prism. Perfectly timed there by Koi. Set up around the Herald, knew they couldn't play the 4v4, so they isolate BTO and take him out of the action.
Heretics can still play this though. Orianna has no mana and Sejuani has no ult.
Double stun, double knockup, maybe a double kill to move Blackhead on the chase side. The end, Gleaming Quill, the heal, doesn't have anywhere to go apart from flashing to save the overlord.
Remember that flash ability we just talked about? We broke.
Didn't actually see his whole path.
Yeah, I didn't actually see the whole path, but you're completely right. If the Malrang ran through lane there, he would have seen it. So that's why Blackhead was playing safe. BTO ulting. This is a dive.
Heavy. This is the knockup. Shigenda dashes across the wall, but BTO still on the chase. No charm to connect. Shigenda has the flash, but doesn't have a hope in hell of surviving that one. Meanwhile, the tower falls in the bot lane. Heretics making plays across the map here.
Yeah, straight in and out. Heretics not even that far behind if a fight were to break out in this area.
Yeah, here comes the overload for top tier 1. I think Evie's gonna have to either ult this wave or give it up.
Oh, Mercer's on a big flank. TP behind.
TP behind by BTO. Evie low, but the call of Portugal coming out now, and Mercer and Yankas looking for the flank. Larson knocked up. BTO lands the charm, and Larson will fall. A great Magnus Storm. Advian trying to get away with a bigness of his own. Marek just at the edge of the orb of deception, but the edge of death as well as BTO picks up a double.
Koi tried to make a play happen. Larson doesn't have the damage to kill Evie, and then he gets the ultimate across. Larson
neutral objectives so far in the game. They have pushing lanes in mid and in bot, and there's 20 seconds before Cloud Drake comes up, and it will be their third dragon of the game. It's so bad for Koi.
Can they go through? Can they go for tier 3?
I mean, they can.
No TP on Orianna. Comp just showed on mid wave. It's gonna be hard if Flacket really wants to step up to that. He has no ultimate just yet. They might just get the crash and go the Drake. Safer option.
And honestly, like Koi's best bet for a fight, like whether it's this or the next Drake, it's probably here where you're still on one like major item and components in the Heretics camp. If you wait for the next dragon on Soul Point, Heretics gonna have 2, maybe even 3 items.
Top flashes early, call to the 4-drop, still the Magnus Storm for Mercer. And Heretics continue to dive in, and Koi continue to die. The Drake still available for Heretics if they want that prize, but so far they've taken a tier 2 in bot.
And now it's getting tougher and tougher. Every can match these side lanes. Oh, if you got the knock up there, you could try and get Shigenda's flash with his ultimate, but now he's going to take a lot of damage. No flash on the Ornn. Larson's going to try and force the dive.
But they could start Baron in 5 seconds,
they have
honestly.
Double TP. They have to kind of they have to kill Evie here, otherwise he's going to base in TP.
They're going Baron.
They're looking for it. They're starting it up, it seems. Evie just bases underneath the tower. The rest of Koi now reacting.
Where's the TPs from Koi?
Is here.
Watch BTO on the flank. Also with the TP in from Evie. They can zone him away from pit. It's down to 4K.
It's gone.
It's gone. Right. You have to feel BTO on the front line. Marek trying to get in, but he's stunned up. He's locked up. Evie going in with the charm to Baron. Already secured. Heretics on the shockwave. The Glacial Prism. The Feather Storm coming out. Blackhead doing so much work. He dodged away from Blackhead. And Blackhead survives. Quack, quack, Koi, as they are locked out by the Dutch. Again, they will take one. The Jankos answers in the end. A 5 for 3 and a Baron for Heretics.
Blackhead's an unkillable fighting machine. You just can't watch Heretics try to evolve over the year after 2 tough splits. Now on the verge of eliminating Koi here in dominant fashion. Blackhead as well. Just such a beast in the backline.
Calm, no cleanse.
Cleanses away. Charm hits. Call of Fortune coming out as well from Evie. Lands the knockup. Jankos looking for the chase. Pillar goes down onto Larssen. The stun on Evie means he can't get the knockup. Place your Prism. Shockwave onto 2, but it's the 2 tanks. Evie will fall. Shigenda dashing away. Looking for a little bit more. Inhibitor falls into the bottom lane. Inhibitor tower in the
Comp
mid.
can stay alive here. He's got some options.
It's 2 options for Koi. 1, fight the dragon, or 2, look for objective bounties. VTO has the ultimate. Can he land the stun here?
Rush.
No.
Permafrost coming out. There's the stun. The lockup onto him, and VTO. One more Spirit Rush. Can't quite get the cooldown off in time. He falls in the
Saying
side.
to his team, well, if that goes too deep, we can look for TPs. Shigenda's going to base to cover that play off, but he's going to have to TP back in just a second because they've already started it up. No vision from Koi. Advienne doesn't have any wards. No one has wards on Koi other than Shigenda.
Put the ball in the pit. Now they can see. The Orianna command attack will help them a little bit.
Push back though.
Dashing away. VTO, Spirit rushing forward. They're trying to get Marowak. Glacial Prison has been used. There's the knockup. Marowak running down to half HP. The charm coming out as well as Mercer. Look for the Magnusaur. Marowak knocked up, locked up, and shut out of the fight. Baron secured for Heretics. Advienne coming back in with the quickness as Koi tried to isolate both VTO and Emmy. The flash away. Shigenda going in, but can't quite get to the Mega Narv in time. He flashes forward. The wall up wide. The Narv into the wall. VTO opens up once again as Larssen and Advienne have to dash away. Blackhead flashes and there go Koi. Heretics win out the fight. They claim the Baron and they're looking for their spot tomorrow.
They're teleporting down to the bot lane. They're looking to end it. Comp is just running. He couldn't get into the fight. The pillars, the Ornn, the Rel, everything. He had no chance, and now we'll have to watch as Heretics destroy the Koi base.
Seconds on Malrine. Comp is dead. They couldn't find that Baron. They were pushed back. Shigenda tried to flash forwards to make the hero play, but that's going to be a 2-0 for Heretics.
It's vengeance for Valorant here for Heretics as they claim the win against Koi. And they will meet BDS tomorrow for a spot in the playoffs.
Game 1 was very shaky from Heretics, but very funny towards the end when Pentas get stolen and you make this insane comeback. A lot of energy and spirits are high. This game, though...